So Balaram got him back of the snake, so that snake has to be Anantashesh. And he goes back to Godhead. Then Krishna, he sits down underneath a tree. I'm pretty sure it's a peepal tree. And Krishna is meditating. As we heard last night, Krishna would get up early in the morning, and who would he meditate on? Himself. Why? He's the absolute truth. Meditation means meditation on the absolute truth, either Brahman, Paramatma, or Bhagavan. Krishna is all three. So Krishna has no choice but to meditate on himself. Should we imitate that? No. What should we meditate? Radha. Prabhupada said Radha Krishna. Who wants to meditate on Radha and Krishna? I know Meenakshi Vrajarani wants to. Okay? So yes, we meditate on Radha and Krishna by chanting the Maha Mantra. So Krishna is meditating. The hunter, Jara, he has that arrow. Remember how he made that arrow? And he sees in the distance Krishna's feet. And the bottom of Krishna's feet is reddish, pinkish. So in a distance, Jara thinks, oh, it's a deer. He shoots the arrow. And it hits Krishna's foot. Does Krishna go, owie, owie? No. Does it kill Krishna? No. Some people think Krishna died. There are some people who think this story means Krishna got shot in the foot and he died. No. Krishna does not die. All right. So Jara comes to see the deer and he sees, oh my God, it's Krishna. So even this hunter was a devotee of Krishna. And he begged Krishna, I'm very sorry that I shot you. Oh, surely I will go to hell. Krishna said, no, this is all my plan. In fact, I want you to go back to Godhead. And so the hunter goes back to Godhead. Now I know there's somebody who's thinking, ooh, I will shoot Krishna in the foot and I will go back to Godhead. There are people like that. I've met them. Doesn't work that way. This was a special case. Not that, okay, where's that deity? Okay, I'm waiting. No, you'll get beat up by the temple. Nonsense. So, Krishna's chariot driver comes, Daruka, with the chariot. And Krishna has the chariot go back to Godhead. And Krishna's weapons go back to Godhead. And Daruka is crying. And then Krishna sits down. Now he's in meditation. And I will read to you how Krishna did not die, but returned to his abode. It's not on the sheet. You have to listen. Pay attention. Shukadeva Goswami said, Lord Brahma arrived at Prabhas along with Lord Shiva and his consort. Who's his consort? And he arrived with the sages, Prajapatis, all the demigods headed by, who's the leader? Indra. The forefathers, Siddhas, Gandharvas, Vidyadharas, great serpents, the Charanas, Yakshas, Rakshasas, Kinnaras, Apsaras, relatives of Garuda, all arrived greatly eager to witness the departure of Krishna. So it's a festival. They've all come to see Krishna depart. As they were coming, all these personalities chanted and glorified the birth and activities of Lord Shauri. Everybody say. It's another name for Krishna, descendant of the Shura dynasty, Shauri. Like I have a godbrother, Hari Shauri. So this is another name for Krishna. Maharaj Parikshit, crowding the sky with their many airplanes, these personalities showered down flowers with great devotion. Pushpanjali, right? When we offer flowers. So they're doing this heavenly Pushpanjali. Seeing before him Brahma, the grandfather of the universe, along with the other demigods, who were all his personal and powerful assistants, the Almighty Lord closed his lotus eyes, fixing his mind within himself, without employing mystic Agneya meditation. Remember Sati, she gave up her body, right? Because she was angry at her father. We heard about that the other day. And her body burst into flames. So Shukadeva is saying, Krishna did not do that. Without employing that Agneyi meditation to burn up his transcendental body, which is the all-attractive resting place of all the worlds and the object of all contemplation and meditation, Lord Krishna entered into his own abode. As soon as Lord Krishna left the earth, truth, religion, faithfulness, glory, and beauty immediately followed him. So all these things are absent in the age of Kali because they went with Krishna. Kettle drums resounded in the heavens, and flowers showered from the sky. Most of the demigods and other higher beings, led by Brahma, could not see Lord Krishna as he was entering his own abode. So he's ascending. He's leaving the earth, ascending, going through all the planetary systems above the earth. But nobody can see. It says most of the demigods, since he did not reveal his movements, but some of them could see him. So some of the demigods, who must be on a very elevated level, they were able to detect how Krishna is ascending. A few of the demigods, notably Lord Brahma and Lord Shiva, those are your usual suspects, could ascertain how the Lord's mystic power was working, because they're the topmost of all the demigods. So, yes, they have access. They could see. And thus they became astonished. All the demigods praised the Lord's mystic power, and they returned to their own planets. My dear king, you should understand that Krishna's appearance and disappearance, which resembles those of embodied conditioned souls, is actually a show enacted by his illusory energy, just like the performance of an actor. So this is the final act of the drama. The whole Krishna Leela was a drama. It began with Mother Earth, the demigods, remember, on the shore of the ocean of milk? That's where it began. This is the closing scene. Krishna is ascending higher and higher. Then the Lord remains situated in his own transcendental glory. After creating this universe, Krishna enters into it, plays within it for some time, and at last winds it up. Just like a child. He'll get a game, right? And then mommy will say, okay, it's time for dinner. Pack up the game. So if the son is a good son, he listens to his mother. She doesn't have to say it 10 times, like my mother would have to tell me. Packs up the game, puts it away, and goes to dinner. So Krishna's Leela is like that. It's a play, and then at a certain time, pack it up. It's time to move on. The Lord remains situated in his own transcendental glory, having ceased from the functions of cosmic manifestation. Now, your payoff, your benediction. Are you ready? Fold your hands. So this is from Shukadeva Goswami. Anyone who regularly rises early in the morning and carefully chants with devotion the glories of Lord Krishna's transcendental disappearance and his return to his own abode will certainly achieve the same supreme destination. So here's how to go back to Godhead. Everybody chant the Maha Mantra.